is National Sewing Month, and we're celebrating with a singer, of course, who is a name that we all know and love. I've been sewing since I was a little girl. My mother taught me how to sew on a Singer sewing machine, and this is the perfect sewing machine for beginners, or for those of us who are saying, you know what, I want to make some curtains, I want to make a new dress, I want a mechanical machine, I want all the extra feet, but I want a really great price. Well, this is it. This is called the Talent. It's a 23-stitch sewing machine, a dial mechanical machine. This is all the extras that you're getting, all the feet. You're getting, of course, the usual with the screwdriver, the spool pin, the spin caps, the bobbin, the quilting bar. You're getting, the buttonhole foot, but you're getting a lot of feet that you don't always get. Most of you get zipper feet, but you're also getting, a quilting guide, a gathering foot, a darning freehand embroidery foot, as well as, the button sewing foot, and then the even feed walking foot. That's a great bonus one. A side cutter foot, so it's almost like you've got a serger included, and then a darning plate. There's 102 reviews of this on hsn.com, but we've got a new guest who was actually your very first show here at HSN. Her name is Stephanie Rant, and she also learned how to sew with her mom on a Singer, been sewing, costumes when you were a dancer growing up, and then I know you've been performing for, doing your own costumes, but now you're a mom sewing clothes for your daughter, so welcome to HSN, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me, everyone. It's great to be here. It's great that we have a similar story.
Yes, we do,
learned from our moms.
And I'm not like a pro, but I'm just like making curtains for my house kind of sewer.
That's great, me too. I have lots of curtains. I have a new house, so we're, decorating all the curtains and the windows. But this is a machine that I really wish I would have had when I started to learn how to sew, because I started on my mom's Singer sewing machine as well, and it was mechanical, but it was a little bit intimidating. And it didn't have all these wonderful features. It didn't have the top drop and bobbin system, it didn't have that automatic threading capability, and didn't have that one-step button system.
Mine definitely did not have the automatic threader. And those of us, I can tell already, I need to have those reading glasses, so that automatic threader is a great feature. I also really like the dial, so it's just really simple to use. Those of you who want that experience, the simplicity. I do want to mention right away, my producer just reminded me, we only have 256 machines for the entire National Sewing Month, and that's it. And at this price that we're doing exclusively at HSN, where we're just doing it for, $31.99 on 5 FlexPay to get a Singer sewing machine home, that's really pretty incredible.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and back up. I want to go ahead and show you how to stitch, I want to go ahead and show you exactly how you're going to thread your system here.
Okay.
So that you're ready to go right from the beginning. So you're going to put your thread in right here at the top.
Okay.
You're going to pull it through. We have a little bit of a funny thing right here. Just a moment.
Okay. And then you'll also be able to wind your bobbin as well. It's got that automatic bobbin winder. It's basically everything. And I like it has an onboard area where you're able to keep all your tools and everything.
Absolutely.
And it's a really pretty machine too. I know that's not like what we wanted to, it's like, but I like that it has that pretty swirl design, and the dial makes it really, really simple to use. So when you're saying, wow, I wonder what stitch it is, and looking around, they're all right there. They're just like little pictures, and you just turn the dial to where the stitch is. So maybe you're doing a straight stitch, you want to do a zigzag. This one also has some decorative stitches as well. So don't think that, okay, this is the machine that I can't do anything with. You can do a lot with this.
That's right.
And then for me, for my level of sewing, this machine would basically be everything. I would be all good to go.
That's right.
I would be able to do everything. If you want to spend, if we've got like another machine coming up in this hour, if you want to do more of a computerized machine, but this is, perfect for men and women. And I was going to say, I think, my friend Brett Chuckerman, who's done sewing shows here, I think it's great to teach, your sons to sew, not just your daughters.
Exactly, it's for everyone of all ages.
If you just use this to hem your pants in the next year or two, it'll easily pay for itself.
That's right.
And that's something that anybody can do.
Well, and it's a true story. My father-in-law has this machine, and he was just bragging to me the other day about how he stitched all these different hems in his pants, and he's retired military, so he likes things to be just right.
Yes.
And so this machine was able to do that for him and make really nice, consistent stitches. It's a 13-pound machine, so that's not too much. It's not too heavy. But it has a nice enough weight to where you're going to have even, consistent stitching. And we're just going right through all these fun, different fabrics. We went through cotton and flannel. This is linen. We have micro suede coming up. consistency, that's really what you look for in a sewing machine.
Yeah, and you know, I will say that if you're somebody that sewed when you were younger and you've got like a little more time on your hands now, and you're saying, you know, this is something that I really want to get back into,
yes,
this is really the machine that I would recommend for you. If you're somebody who's been sewing and making projects and, you know, reupholstering your furniture and making, you know, suits and tailoring and doing, you know, embroidery and quilting and things like that, we've got other machines for those people.
Sure.
This is the machine that maybe you want to get if you want to teach someone how to sew, or if you're like, you know, you're like Stephanie and I, and we used to sew when we were growing up, and you were saying, you know what, sewing has really changed.
That's right.
You can download patterns from the internet and print them out, and it's not like, oh, you know, because I remember growing up, this is a true story, my mom would make all our clothes, they made our coat, she made my sister and I matching coats, and it was amazing, but when we got to be a certain age, we didn't want homemade because we didn't think it was cool.
Right.
Well, it's interesting how that's kind of gone like full circle to now it's like my daughter, 15-year-old, like they want to customize
They want it custom.
They want to make it cool again.
Yep.
And this is the machine to get them to teach them. Maybe you want to teach your granddaughter, your daughter how to sew, or maybe like you're like me, you sewed when you were little and then there was like a span where you were so busy that you didn't have time for that. Well, I have a Singer at home, and honestly, it's right about this level. This is what, I like to have the extra stitches. I don't want anything like too simple, like the little, this is the level that I want. I want 23 stitches. I want the decorative stitches. I want to be able to do the buttonhole. I want to be able to do a zipper, an invisible zipper. I want to be able to kind of, I'm like this level. I'm not like, you know, our guest, Darlene Cahill here. I'm not like that. I'm like this level, and this is perfect. And I could make a dress, I could make pleats, I could do zippers, I could do curtains, I could do pillows, I could do, you know, I could do costumes. There's so much I could do at $159.95. By the way, this machine originally was $199.95. We took $40 off. And you know, we may not even have one single machine left at the end of this presentation. I'm looking to see how this is, we only started out with about under 300 of them for the whole entire event. $31.99. And you know, you know, there's so many easy things. You know, the reverse, the cutting of the thread at the back.
That's right.
Things that we, you know, I'm working here at HSN and I see the latest and greatest. We didn't have like a lot of that when with my machine that I was growing up. Let's talk about some of the features, Stephanie, that this machine has.
Absolutely. Let's have a quick tour, shall we? So I showed you how to thread the machine. It's just like a treasure map, really. The diagrams are on the machine for you. So if you don't want to get your manual out every time you sew, you don't have to. You can just follow that and you're going to be able to do it. You have the automatic threading system right here, drop down, and then you have two simple dials. This is very easy. If you can open a door, you can use this machine. Right. So you have two dials right here. All 23 stitches are listed right on the front. There are six essential,
and 23,
12
let's slow it
decorative.
down for a second here. There's a little picture here.
Yes.
So when you look and you say, gosh, I wonder where the I wonder where the button is.
Yes.
Oh, well, look, there it is. So it's not like we've got to get out 20 manuals and, you know, we've got to get out charts and graphs.
Right.
We can just turn this and see exactly where everything is from the little picture. And that makes it so easy. And then when we're talking up here, you know, we've got the stitch length.
Right. And
so
each one of
there
these,
you go.
Yep, that's perfect. And each one of these is a different color. This one's blue and this one's black. So if you say, with each turn of the dial, there are two stitches to choose from. So if you want to use the blue one, you just need to turn the upper length to the blue zone. And if you want to use the black one, you just turn it to the black zone. It's very, very easy. And we can coordinate colors,
and by the way, Stephanie has just taught you how to use this machine.
That's right.
I mean, you can use the directions, and you can do that. And also, I want you to show everybody where the reverse is.
Okay. The reverse button is right here.
Look how convenient that is. And that's a big button. Ergonomic,
and now it's going in reverse.
Super easy to go back and forth. Because, you know, you think about that, how smooth it goes back, how smooth it goes forward. Oh, and you're just sort of pulling that elastic and doing that gathering right there. And how cute and how adorable and then ready to go. And I feel like, you know, you're on your way to some sort of project. I feel like you're making an outfit for a dog. No, I'm just kidding. You
can make pet costumes. You can, Halloween's coming up, so you're gonna have to make a bunch of costumes for that.
Well, you know, I was looking at hsn.com, and we have an NFL shop, and they actually had costumes for pets to have your favorite sports team, and that's why it was on my brain right now. But you know, what a great gift if you're making gifts. But the other thing, this is something that I've done, is I've bought something at the store that was really simple, and then I've sewed things on. Like I've sewed on trim, and I've sewed on logos, or I've sewed on, you know what I mean?
And that's what I'm doing here. Is these are my little baby pants. She's 6 months old. She's adorable, and I like to dress up her little outfits. So this is already made, but I'm going to add a little Velcro to the back. And if you notice, I took off the accessory box. This is a great accessory box for hiding all of your different feet and different tools you're going to need, your seam ripper, etc., other bobbins.
Love it.
That's perfect. You can also hide jewelry in here if you're going out of town. That would be great too.
But see, now we know where your jewelry is. Stephanie, the cameras are on.
I know. Too bad, right?
Too bad, right?
Oh, well. But anyways, it's a great thing for it. And then you also allow for a free arm for sewing.
Oh, yeah, because you pulled that out there. Okay, these are the cutest little things in the world. You've got a little baby girl who's like 6 months old, you said?
She's 6 months old. I got to turn my foot.
Oh, so cute. So cute.
I'm going to go ahead and stitch a little Velcro on the little bum.
Okay.
Because I want to put a little applique on it that I made.
Hook and loop closure is what we say here at HSN, because and then we've got the little, I see. So you've got like a little cupcake. And
so then I can switch them out according to her outfits. I can put a little cupcake on her little bum some days, or the HSN applique that I made.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this is the cutest thing ever. I gotta say that I've been here a long time. I've never seen anything this adorable. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You have to take a picture of your daughter and put it on
She'll have
social
to wear
media.
this today when she wakes up. Which she might be up right now.
Now, I know that you are, a craft and sewing blogger, Stephanie, and that, I think a lot of moms, I think, isn't it kind of really sewing is really kind of, for your generation, kind of really coming back and really being super popular again?
I sure hope so, yeah. With Pinterest, they have free tutorials, and on YouTube, you can just watch free videos and learn how to do things as well. The sky's the limit, and people really like to be creative. When I was in college, I mean, we would go to the thrift store and get, like really cheap t-shirts and sheets and things, and make window treatments out of that.
Yeah.
And, it's really helpful to have a nice sewing machine like this. So it's a nice back-to-school gift, really, because then people can go back to school, then they're in their first apartments and their dorms.
Or if you're an empty nester for the first time, you've actually got some time to yourself. And I'm kind of coming up closer to that. I've got, my daughter's going away to college in like 3 more years. I don't want to think about that. Anyway, but this is a perfect machine at $159.95. This is an event price. This is a $200 machine here at HSN, which we get the best prices anywhere. And then you're getting home with free shipping and $31.99. We had less than 300 machines for the whole day. This is already wildly popular. I want you to think about this as a holiday gift. By the time the holidays come, no stress payments. We mail 3 to 7 business days. It's on its way to your house. Maybe you're treating yourself. Maybe you want to do some holiday placemats or table runners. I made all the table runners in my house, and everyone is so impressed with them. Honestly, it was so easy, straight stitches, and then matched perfectly because I recovered the chairs, and then I have table runners to match and curtains to match, and it's all just straight line, like a big rectangle, this and that.
And when you do long projects like that, like a long table runner, it really helps to have that top drop-in bobbin with the clear, if you notice here, it's a clear transparent plate, so I can peek in there and see my bobbin ahead of time. And see where it is, if I have a long enough bobbin to do such a long stitch. So that really helps. Things like that are really, really smart with this machine. Another tip I want to show you about this machine is also a little best kept secret, I think. Because if you notice, you can put your foot down, and then you can also put your foot up, and then if you need a little extra clearance, you can lift it a little higher.
Oh, look
Isn't
at
that
that. Like maybe you're doing it through a couple layers of denim or something, and you need like a little bit more.
Or quilting, or darning and embroidery, things like that. Yep, you can lift that foot.
This is a fairly lightweight machine. You were saying it weighs 13 pounds. That's again, I like that it's not like the the heaviest thing and easy.
It's not.
And we actually have had this machine in before, and it is sold out. We just got it back in stock. A huge customer pick, 102 reviews on hsn.com. So you absolutely love this machine. I like this. I'll tell you what I like about this machine. It's very smooth. It's a very smooth stitch to it. And I also like that I'm not spending a fortune. And I have to be honest, sometimes I think for me, a simpler machine is a better machine. I'm more likely to do that. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have fabulous machines, and we've got another one coming up in this hour, but I just want to say that that might not be for everybody. I think a lot of us want to get in on this special. By the way, we only have a couple hundred left, and then that's it. We might sell this out in this hour. So many people are ordering it. $31.99 to get home. This is the Talent. 23 stitches. Super. I think this is one of our easiest machines to use. This is a great teaching machine. This is a great machine. This could be the only machine you do. I mean, and you're also showing the decorative stitches there, Stephanie.
Yep, I'm going through.
Let's show everybody at home and kind of like hold it there. So you're able to do, again, decorative stitches. And I mean, this isn't just like, okay, straight stitches and that's it, besides zigzag.
Right.
You've got decorative and of course buttonhole, and you're able to adjust that with the buttonhole stitches. And I want to go over, can we walk over here to my sheet here? When we do things here at HSN, we also include a lot of extras that you don't get if you do get it in a store, which of course you don't get this price. I want to point out the even foot for walking foot. This one kind of works like it's almost like you have a serger because it's a side cutter foot. You also get a darning, embroidering, gathering foot, zipper foot that you have. I mean, I just want you to, I don't even have time to go through everything, but the majority of your everyday jobs plus a lot of extra bonus feet to do advanced things. You even get extra needles and spool pin, cap spool pin, and extra bobbins. I mean, we really take care of you here at HSN to make sure that you're all covered. This is the start of National Sewing Month, so we have more machines for you today, but I don't